If you're between 18 and 25, I need you to listen carefully, because this phase of your life decides way more than you think. Most people don't mess up their finances in their 40s or 50s. They mess them up right now, without realizing it, by building habits that quietly lock them into an average life. And the scary part is, everything feels normal while it's happening. You feel like you have time. You feel like things will somehow work out. But years later, you wake up wondering where your freedom went. At this age, the biggest enemy isn't lack of money, it's distraction. You're surrounded by entertainment, dopamine, comparisons, and fake lifestyles. You're taught to focus on looking successful instead of becoming successful. People will tell you to enjoy your youth, and while that sounds good, what they really mean is don't think long-term. And that advice ruins lives. Enjoyment without direction turns into regret very fast. One of the biggest mistakes people make between 18 and 25 is confusing income with progress. You get your first job, your first paycheck, and suddenly you feel like you've made it. But a salary is not success. It's a starting point. If all your income goes toward surviving, upgrading lifestyle, and impressing people, you're not moving forward, you're just running in place. This is how people stay broke with a decent income and don't understand why. Another mistake is delaying skill building. Most people waste these years doing things that don't compound. They scroll, binge, party every weekend, and tell themselves they'll get serious later. But the truth is, skills built early pay you back for decades. Skills built late barely have time to breathe. Whether it's communication, sales, editing, coding, marketing, or storytelling, one high-value skill can completely change your trajectory. Yet people avoid the discomfort of learning and then wonder why opportunities never come. Debt is another silent killer at this age. Easy credit, easy EMIs, buy now, pay later schemes, all designed to make you feel richer than you are. Most young people don't use debt to build assets, they use it to buy liabilities. Phones, bikes, cars, clothes, things that lose value the moment you buy them. Debt steals your future income and hands it to your present impulses. And once you normalize that, escaping becomes very hard. Then there's the mistake of copying everyone else. You see friends traveling, upgrading their lifestyle, flexing online, and you feel like you're falling behind. But what you don't see is their savings, their debt, their anxiety, or their future. Comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlights is a guaranteed way to make bad financial decisions. Most people don't need more money, they need less comparison. Now here's the part most people never tell you. Being broke in your early 20s is not the problem. Staying broke because you never change how you think is the problem. This phase of life is meant for building, not consuming, for experimenting, not settling, for planting seeds, not demanding fruit. The people who win later are usually invisible right now, quietly learning, quietly failing, quietly improving. If you want to set yourself up properly, start by controlling what you can. Track your money, even if it's embarrassing. Awareness alone changes behavior. Live below your means, not because you're scared, but because freedom is more valuable than appearances. Invest in skills before investing in assets. Assets grow money, skills create it. And most importantly, learn to delay gratification. The ability to say no now so you can say yes later is one of the strongest predictors of financial success. Your mindset matters more than your starting point. Stop telling yourself stories like, "I'm bad with money," or "I'll never be rich." Those aren't facts, they're identities you've accepted without questioning. The moment you see yourself as someone who takes control of their life, your decisions start changing automatically. And small decisions, repeated daily, beat big decisions made once a year. Understand this too. Nobody is coming to save you. Not the system, not your degree, not your boss. That sounds harsh, but it's actually freeing. Once you accept full responsibility, you gain full control. You stop waiting. You stop blaming. You start building. If you're 18 to 25 and you take nothing else from this video, remember this. Time is your biggest asset, but only if you use it intentionally. Waste it, and it disappears. Invest it, and it compounds into opportunities, freedom, and choices most people never get. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to start moving in the right direction. Most people watching this will understand it, agree with it, and then do nothing. And that's why nothing changes for them. But if even one thing in this video made you uncomfortable, pay attention to that feeling. That's where growth starts. If you want more honest conversations like this about money, life, and building something real, subscribe.